So if we can have coming down here, let's start with Richard Pulsford. Come on, a round of applause. George Coppen. We've got Dan Webber. And running up last, we've got Katie Brown. Good, yeah. It's a lovely, nice little stage, just about fits 5 people on, isn't it? Lovely to see you all. So yeah, welcome to Den of Fools. This is an improv meets stand-up panel show. We've got lots of really good, funny games to play as well. We're going to start with one of those, but let's start with a random introduction. I was giving everyone's name, but Richard, do you want to tell us about yourself first?
What do you want to know? Richard Pulsford, English but live in Scotland. Stand-up.
Easy.
Is that enough?
That'll do. George?
Hi, I'm George Coppen. I won't tell you where I'm from because you'll probably stab me. I'm an actor and comedian. Got a show Saturday in Bristol. I'll tell you more about later.
So my name's Dan Webber. I'm also from Derby. I am a poet, not a comedian. If you asked for my audience last night, I'm definitely not a comedian. One fell asleep, one walked out. I had more than they were lovely. The 10 who were there to see me were lovely. The 4 that came in late were like, what the hell is this? One fell asleep, one walked out, and one just went, he's not very good, is he? And I was like, fuck you! Sorry, it's a bit early for swears.
Hey! Why not warm the crowd up now? There we go. Now Katie knows the level that she's going at. Katie Brown, introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Katie. I'm a comedian from Peterborough, and yeah, it's funny all by itself. And I've got a show at 8 o'clock here this evening.
That's fantastic. They all through the door, which shouldn't be open. If
anyone did, it would be it.
We won't bother with random introductions. These 2 people know virtually everyone on the panel anyway. So this is my housemate John, who obviously is running late because he was giving me a lift down here early with all this paraphernalia.
What do you mean, it was already here and still running late?
If anybody would, it would be John.
But anyway, we're not going to heckle the audience, don't worry. John is on the other hand side. So no, we're going to start off with the very first game. Okay, let me get that ready to... As per usual, the technical stuff is brilliant. So, News at Den. That's right. So this is the improv game where it's a news show. We're going to have 2 of you are going to be journalists in the studio reporting on the news story. One of you is going to be actually out on the streets interviewing people, and the other one's the person being interviewed. Now, so the news story we're going to have starting off with for this Nottingham TV news is a shortage of paper clips in Mansfield. Okay, very, very important, breaking news and everything. So I think, who wants to be in the studio? Oh. Should we start with Katie's down, you 2 in the studio. Okay. George, you're going to be out on the streets interviewing people. Okay, Richard, you're going to be the interviewee. Okay, so take it away.
Should we move? Should we do a kind of like an on location in the newsroom?
Yeah, you can do absolutely. Yeah. So
get out of the studio!
Yeah,
Thank you, you're not my boss!
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Who knows what time it is? This is Nots TV, breaking news with Dan and Katie.
Sorry, I always takes me by surprise.
My wife says the same thing.
Not to me.
I've just thought, I'm holding my ear like I'm on location, but I'm in the studio. Do you know Mansfield?
Do I know Mansfield?
Do you know Mansfield?
Which Mansfield?
The Mansfield we're going to go to momentarily.
Not Rogersfield.
No, not Rogersfield.
What about Mansfield?
If you don't know Mansfield, you're lucky. We're going over for breaking news. A terrible shortage of paper clips are plaguing the town. Over to our roaming reporter.
Katie, I thought he got sacked 2 weeks ago. That's how you look at that. Hello! Unfortunately, in Mansfield, in breaking news, there is a shortage of paper clips. People are panicking in the streets. Thankfully, we have grabbed one man. What is your name, sir?
David.
I'm sorry, is that why you're crying? You're called David.
Oh, you're just from Mansfield.
Shut up, this is my bit. Sorry. David, if you can, how does the big shortage of paper clips affect you? Help, he's crying.
Kick him. Give him something to cry for.
That's from the woman in the studio.
What?
The woman in my ear told me to kick you.
There's a woman in your ear.
If only you had a paperclip, you could try and get it out.
You can't hear it, but you made it really funny.
Why are you giving me an ice cream?
Why are you giving me the lunatic interview again?
Because we had to find someone that was less loony than you.
So this is a microphone who's speaking to us about the paperclip shortage. Well, we've got 5 minutes until the weather.
George, have you asked him if he looks like he's trying to write a letter?
What the fuck does that mean? There's a shortage of paperclips, not fucking pens.
Ask him if he remembers Windows 95.
Proud sponsors of Nose TV.
The woman in the studio, I don't know why, she says, "Are you old?"
He is well old, fam.
I'm 98.
Jesus.
Ask him if he remembers the first paper clip.
Katie said she remembers you from school. She said hello.
Sass at 11.
Katie, yes. My first girlfriend.
Do you remember him? He said you were his first girlfriend.
I remember the first paper clip.
Is that what you called you?
What?
She said she remembers your little paperclip.
Yes. Ah, happier times.
Okay, now we need a suggestion for a breaking news story. Somebody might
won't cover it,
call
go on.
from the audience, please give us a breaking news story.
A massive mound of egg cups.
A massive mound of egg
All
cups.
individually named.
All originally. Okay, there we go. So,
We interrupt George's fabulous outside broadcast there for some breaking news, Dan. There has been found a massive mound of egg cups.
Breaking news indeed, Katie. Luckily they've brought in the soldiers already, but not to worry. If you're going to make your own jokes, please don't go home. Where are they reporting these egg cups have been found?
Let me ask this gentleman. Oh God, again. Without breaking down, if you can, please, sir. What is your opinion on a massive amount of egg cups that have been found?
It's stopping me getting home.
Thank God we've got a fucking answer out. And how exactly is it stopping you getting home?
It's all over the A38, is that what you got around here? I don't know. It's all over the A38, I can't get past. There's a massive traffic jam.
And do you have any idea what has caused all these egg cups to suddenly appear on the A38?
You're the fucking news.
We are not fucking news. Oh, we're getting reports of the egg cups. They're originally from Easter Island. Oh. I'm having a
I don't get paid enough for this job to research questions. I do one or the other.
I think that'll be all time on that. That's absolutely brilliant. Yours does not enough time to get paid up to So the next game we are going to play is...
I didn't expect that.
Okay, so things you would not expect to hear. Let's start off. What should we go for first? In a nature documentary. So who wants to go first? George?
Who told John Barrowman this was a naturist documentary?
Shall we go carry on around then Richard and then Katie and then Dan then?
So they say that humans and dolphins are the only animals that will have sex for pleasure. And now watch me.
Here we see the male mounting the female, giving it to her good. Like a bad, bad girl she is. Do it, you sexy elephant.
Extinct. Just now. Ah, fuck.
And here we have the woman and the man. Wait a minute, that woman is my wife and that's my brother.
This is a sycamore tree. And here's a chainsaw!
Well, if they didn't want to go extinct, they shouldn't have been so bloody delicious, should they?
Send that one to the zoo. No, I fucked that up. Let me start again. Send that one to the petting zoo. And that one to the heavy petting zoo.
And here we have the conservative in their natural habitat, taking all the money for themselves.
So that was earwigs, and now here are the beetles. Yes, just the two annoying ones left. Yeah.
As nature documentary producers, we try not to interfere with the animals, which is very much the reason why Roger got sacked last week.
Poachers have just arrived to finish off the last two remaining beetles.
And here we have the tree. What's the sycamore tree, blood?
Did anyone got any more? Should we move on to the next? One more.
Poachers have been found in Mansfield. They heard about egg cuts.
The last remaining beetles before being killed say, "Help! We need somebody."
Okay, so
Imagine, yeah.
That's something going round. That's the back.
wardrobe.
Turns up late and then back seat.
I know, yeah. Okay, so on that note, next topic. Things we expect to hear in Doctor Who, including Fuck Off Jonathan.
Don't expect it or expect it.
Don't.
You said it.
Okay, so who?
Doctor, why are you smiling so much? I've just charged my sonic screen.
Introducing the 16th Doctor, Russell Brand. Alright, darling, I bet you're bigger on the inside.
You won't be when I'm done with you.
I'm right on, man.
Is it morally wrong to fuck a Dalek?
That's still Russell Brand.
Inseminate.
Look at that big group of people with lives watching Doctor Who.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but because of the NHS cuts, I'm afraid we just have to let you go. Exterminate! Exterminate!
Oh, a Doctor Who fan's angry. Bless him.
Look, I don't care if you have Time Lord. You're parked on double yellows and I'm giving you
Luke, I am your father.
Look! It's the best Doctor! Jodie Whittaker!
Ew, a woman.
No, I think you do that regularly.
And now to boldly go where we've never been before. Oh, well, you laughed at the other reference. Watch Doctor Who.
Look, what's that? Oh, wibbly wobbly dog. It's canine jelly.
Cybermen? I thought you said cyber sex.
We did. I just jumped on this.
So,
Me?
so you say you're called Davros. I'm sure you had a 2-week holiday there in nice
Lady doctor? Isn't that a nurse?
Welcome to Davros. Breakfast is until 11 and the pool is outside.
Oh, I'll take you through time and space.
Inseminate.
Great, okay, well done everyone. Next game.
It's a pandemic.
Now this game, obviously, this show actually started during the pandemic, so that made a lot of sense. I've not got around to renaming it yet, so it's a pun-off. And I think because it is the 5th of November, thank you to everyone for remembering to come to the comedy, the pun-off is going to be on fireworks. Fireworks, so okay. Should we start the other way around? Should we start Richard and move down the line?
Fireworks, sorry. Can't read this. I offered Elton John a box of sparklers, but he turned them down. He said he's a rocket man.
How is the fireworks display? Went off without a bang.
Sparkler? I hardly know her.
Martilo kept shouting, "Et tu, Brutus?" Turned out it was a Roman candle. Oh, Roger Ripley Brown.
So I asked my Kiwi friend which type of firework he liked best, but he started going on about the online book he got from the stationers. Something about a rhyme and kindle.
Catherine will. Well, she asked nicely.
I asked Neil Armstrong if he wanted a firework, but he said he's more a rocket man. I'm really sorry. I had nothing else. I'm really sorry.
Last year we learned a dummy made of mushrooms on the bonfire. He was a really fun guy. Oh, I don't do puns.
I think that's probably. We also.
Oh,
Richard, absolutely. Yeah.
Out of the way. Tonight I'm going to let off some loud fireworks while watching a US comedy about the Korean War. Yes, tonight it's bangers and mash.
That ages you quite well, Richard.
That deserved more than that response.
I'm 98. By the way.
Right, okay, so we're now going to go on to the next game.
The gibberish translator game.
Okay, so for this it's actually going to be a foreign movie we're going to have. Now we're going to have 2 people being the actors and 2 people being the translators. I thought Katie and George can be the actors. Yeah. Okay, and then Dan and Rich can be the translators. So Danny will be translating Katie.
Cool.
George will also be translated by Richard. Now I need a suggestion for this film. What kind of film is it?
Porn.
Straight in, no hesitation.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I need another suggestion for the film. One we won't get a rom-com. Okay, shall we have a rom-com? Okay. No, non-porn rom-com. Okay.
I'm here for actor, I'm not the translator. Oh God.
I'm so glad we're in a rom-com, not in porn.
I've just come back from the chiropodist.
Did you go private?
Never do.
Can't afford it.
Is it the Pundemic?
I know it's so expensive, but enough about chocolates. Where should we go for our first romantic dinner?
Come in. Come in, now, baby. Bonk.
Cristo Monge.
Yay! I love Pret a Manger, and I've got a voucher.
A voucher for how much? £25. It was a gift from work. Employee of the month. Shall we get an Uber or walk? No, let's take the tractor. We're so lucky to live on a farm with an adjacent pret-a-manger in the So I need to go to the toilet first. If you play your cards right, you can go on me. Let's
There we go.
I'll just sing the song of our glorious leader before we leave.
Yeah, comedy group there.
I need to first do my COVID test.
Okay, so for the next thing we're going to do,
Jester
Minute. That's Jester Minute. So you get 1 to 2 minutes on randomly selected topics which you don't know in advance at all. So, casually glancing at notepads is obviously just going to be just to inspire you more than anything else, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how about the first topic? Does anyone have anything they want to say on health? Yeah, George, do you want to talk into the microphone, or do you want to just stand up and talk?
I'll just stand up and talk, it's fine.
Yeah.
For many years I've struggled a lot with my health, especially my back and my legs, and especially at school it was really hard. I remember one lunchtime, the TA came up to me, and I was in a wheelchair, and said, right, George, you need to get out of your chair now, you need to get moving, get your leg. I'm like, yeah, fine. And she could see I was struggling to get out of this chair. I kid you not, I hadn't been out of the chair seconds, went, right, see you later. I was there like, hey! Oh, she's gone. But my friends, bless them, my friends went, don't worry, George, we'll help you get to your next lesson. Where is it? 5 seconds later, the school bell rang. I went, right, good luck. I kid you not, by the time I got to my lesson, I was part of the maths problem. It said if George left the field going 0.05 miles an hour, how long would it take him to get there? But of course, by the time I got to my lesson, it was history.
One down, 3 to go.
Anything else?
Yeah, right, so I've got piles. That was a beautiful treat when I turned 39, which is now midlife, because let's face it, I think 78 is quite optimistic. When you basically look like a bacon pig, with bristles and everything. My beard is actually grown quite nicely. I've had a trim for you today. But yeah, I recently got diagnosed with gout as well, because all glamour. Yeah, my transition to Henry VIII is almost
Great, okay. Who wants to go next?
Well, I thought I would get some jokes from a joke book, which happens to be by me.
Oh, that's well thought. I mean, how far in advance have I actually given them the topic? He's actually managed to publish a book about it.
I do have some copies for sale, so let's see how it goes. My mum used to say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, which is why she never passed her cardiothoracic surgery exam. There's a really attractive doctor who works in the spinal injuries unit. I bet she's turned a few heads. I find hospital parking really difficult. I can never find a parking space big enough for a hospital. I had thought of getting a wrist operation done at my local plastic surgeon's, but I'm having second thoughts as they've recently changed hands. £8. I'll do one more. I'll take the risk. NHS 24 said I should go straight to the hospital with the rash I described. So I stuffed some pyjamas into my daughter's Minnie Mouse gym bag and ran. At the hospital, they said it was the worst case they'd ever seen. Oh shit, you're not going to buy books.
Dan, do you have anything on health?
Honestly, no, because I misunderstood the assignment.
He's only just given you it.
Improv. So yeah, we can do the improv thing. Funny because it's
terrible memories.
So I'm a bit. I've struggled my weight for not to get too deep, but yeah, I was much bigger as a child.
Your wife said to me,
Exactly. So I kind of had a fluctuating, but when I was 16, I was 48-inch waists due to illness and everything else, and it meant that between being 16 and 24, every doctor's appointment was, is it your weight? I could have lost an arm in an accident. I go, is that weight related? So that's fine. Lockdown buggered me, like your wife. Yeah, so I'm still blaming lockdown for this slight belly I'm rocking, but my boyfriend, that's the whole of the story. Luckily, thank goodness, likes big furry men.
she was managed.
Great, okay, so the next completely randomly selected topic, history.
Hey!
Okay, does anyone have anything on history?
Very brief.
Okay, it is a very brief history of time.
It's a very brief history of, my favourite period in history is the Tudors. I've already referenced it and I've fucked up because that was the punchline for this bit. But we thought it'd be really fascinating to live in a place where they just throw their piss and shit out willy-nilly for everybody to step in, and that is why I moved to Peterborough. And the Henry VIII thing, which I've already mentioned.
So this is a bit from the new show, and I'm trying to remember it frantically. So I am a guy that likes guys. I'm very sorry to disappoint you. If you hadn't worked that out by now, I'm not paying attention, everybody. But I was born in 1987, which was the same year as the first same-sex kiss on a British soap. EastEnders, 1987, BBC One, yeah. Barry, but not that Barry, gets a kiss on the forehead from his lover, and the Sun paper renamed the show EastBenders. This is a direct quote, near enough, I'm so sorry. It said, two yuppie puffs embrace in a homosexual sex act when millions of children are watching. Coppen was mortified. Somebody think of the children! That was 36 years ago, this is what we're up against.
What we were up against.
Exactly.
Forget about what you've been up against, John.
Sorry.
So I remember back in school in history, and it's generally true, I got given the weirdest homework I've ever been given, and it's staying in my mind for as long as I live. The history teacher said at the end of the class one day, she went, right, for next week I want you all to write a dating profile for Adolf Hitler. Yeah, generally we all went, what the fuck? Are you okay? Now I don't know if it's related to the fact that a few months later she generally moved to Germany. I don't know if the two are related. Someone should have rang alarm bells, but we thought, what would be on that dating profile? I like blonde hair, blue eyes. Yes!
Don't forget warm nights by the fire.
sit down for this. The Eternal City could only afford to pay its contract workmen because Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm not sure if I was buying this on it. Medieval knights first fought with spades before they developed a proper code of chivalry. It's almost 200 years since William Buffalo Bill Cody was born. I'm looking forward to his bicentenary. Should I quit while I'm ahead? By keeping the side dish separate from its main course, Emperor Hadrian became the first known person to have a Waldorf salad. Right, one more. In 1588, the lookout who spotted the Spanish ships arriving off the coast of England was charged with deserting his post for shouting, "Armada here!" £8.
So the next round, I don't actually have a video for, but it is Museum Expert. Okay, and this is what you're going to be the expert on. Okay, I'm going to pass this round to each of you. You're going to tell me what it is, what it's used for. Okay, start with Katie.
Ah, wow. You don't see many of those anymore. Probably with good reason. It's a crab-shaped butt plug from the early Ming area. Ming loved it up the bum.
Ming loves it up the bum.
Some may have even said he was merciless with it. This plunger device here was, it acted as a douche. So if Ming truly were, that would happen and it'd unclog. Leaving a good girth for entry. If I had to value this, I would say probably around £1.50. There is a slight shit stain there that may add 50p to it, but no, it's chocolate.
Full disclosure, my day job is working at dubbing museums. This is actually a tool used in circumcision, and after the snip, you ring the bell.
Here we have a very rare item from the 1800s. This was actually the first ever way to know that your table at TGI Fridays was ready. Because they will give you it, send for you to walk around, and then about 10 minutes later, a random member of staff will come up to you and just go, She would then take you by the hand to your table. I would value this at £5 because I realised how fucking useless it was.
Ah, wow. Gosh, haven't seen one of these for a long time. Gosh, yes. Yes, this does actually look like one of those items that the police had when they were writing their material. And every time Mr. Sumner would come up with a new song, he rang the ring ding sting thing.
Will that be alright? Will that be alright?
A photo.
A photo. I'm not asking Jonathan because he sent me a photo last time and I couldn't barely recognise it.
Oh, you got that photo too?
Katie smiles.
The lens was wet, I've been outside. You've been outside. Why the lens got wet?
You're bending down the one I got.
That's great, thank you very much. Okay, so there we go. And on to the last game.
I didn't expect that.
So another round, I didn't expect that. And what sort of rounds and topics shall we have on this occasion? Let's find out. Rom-com. Now I know we've already done rom-com, but we are now going to do things you would not expect to hear in rom-com. Including, can I do a COVID test? Okay, so which one shall we start? Katie and go down?
Yeah, dear diary, this morning I had an absolute monster shit. It was a real arse ripper. I summoned Mark Darcy to have a look. He backed away so revolted that he fell down the stairs, and now he's dead. Single again.
I'm so sorry it didn't work out between us. How old's your sister?
Jimmy, 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 Bubbly, Bubbly,
Will you have sex with me?
I'm
translating that.
what you're asking.
Look, I know we've only just met, and I think I really like you, but I've just let out a really stinky fart.
Prince Charming. Oh, we've only just met. I think we should talk for a while first. Get to know each other properly, and in a suitable passage of time, then maybe we could look at settling down and starting a family. Not an hour after we've met.
I'm sorry things didn't work out between us. How old's your mother?
Oh, that was the best minute of my life.
Hubbly-dubbly-dubbly-dubbly. I forgot what I was going to say. I don't think we can meet tomorrow. I've got a train spotting day in Crewe.
But where will I go? Frankly, my dear, try Brettamonte.
I'm so sorry things didn't work out between us. How old's your grandmother?
Oh, that was fantastic. And how's it for you, Father? Okay, not a fan of incest jokes. Right.
That was a reference to the Catholic Church.
Yeah. Why not both?
I'm so sorry that things didn't work out between us. I just met someone on an improv panel game.
Any more? Or should we move on to the next
I've
one?
got one more.
One more, go for it.
Oh, Prince Andrew.
I like how George gets that joke in, no sweat.
I think I got my joke.
Okay, so the next topic, and again in reference to today, when plotting gunpowder treason. Things you would not expect to hear. Let's join that. And we go reverse order round. We get start with Richard and move down.
Right. Now, you asked me to order the gunpowder. Well, I went on Amazon and I tried to order those 55 barrels, but they said they're out of stock, so we won't be able to get any until 2nd of December at the earliest.
So, 2023, you always need to try again.
You got a light, mate?
Guy, I'm telling you, this is going to put you on the map.
Scattered over several counties.
Hello, what's going on here then? What are all these barrels for? Oh, they're full of gunpowder. We're going to blow up Parliament? Great, well, we need to see the back of those work-shy wankers. Right away. say, don't light the fuse until after my shift ends at 10.
Guy, buddy, I would help you, mate. But I'm on an improv panel show in Nottingham. Tiny bit with you in a minute.
Gunpowder? I thought you said fun powder. Cocaine for everyone. You get cocaine. You get cocaine. You get cocaine.
Oh, there's enough cocaine involved.
I thought you said, I've got enough here.
Now, if you don't tell anybody about this, nothing bad will happen. We'll do it, and it'll all be done. Guess what we're doing tonight? Don't tell anyone. We're blooming at Parliament. I was gonna let you carry that on.
Oh, sorry. Guess what we're doing tomorrow. Sorry, I was not paying. I was trying to think of another one if we need another one. Oh, I blew it! Hey! 300 back in.
I'm here about the cocaine.
Said like a true actor.
Yeah, let's go with that actor.
Guido! I'm sick of telling you, stop using your fingers, use the forkheads! That deserved more.
Oh shit, was that today?
So we've got all this gunpowder. What shall we do with it now? How about we make it into fireworks and make a profit?
If you want to make a profit, you should go into comedy.
I know this didn't work, but he wants to know how old's your sister?
Okay, guys, I think has that exhausted all the possible gunpowder treason? And the police haven't arrived either, so we'll get away with it. That's good. So now that's pretty much the end of it. You get to now to plug what's going on. Should we start with Richard? What have you got going on?
I've already done my solo show on Friday, but I do have a book for you. I'll take card cash, thank you, £8.
Yeah, I've got a show here tonight at 6:30 called Coppen through Life. Posters are all around the building. If you're not got a ticket, it's £6. Basically, my life living with dwarfism from school to work and the highs and lows, no pun intended. Thank you.
I'm programming for the Lord Roberts. We're doing LOL GBTQ+, which is the only sort of queer-focused venue in the whole festival. 8 shows across 5 nights, and tonight we have Biprov, the world premiere of the world's first bisexual improv troupe. At 7:30, it's 5 on the door. So come and see George and come see us.
Hold that thought.
You know who's spot for choice.
If you hate the gays,
I hate the gays but love piles.
I think that's advertised it pretty well. I too have a solo show tonight at 8 o'clock here, so you know you don't have to travel anywhere if you stay here. And then we do food as well here.
They do,
So if you wanted to make a day
Yeah.
of it, we can probably come to an arrangement price-wise.
Fun guy pizza.
Fun guy pizza, yeah. My solo show is very much, it's nothing like you've seen just here tonight. I do possibly mention my piles. It's about my journey from being homeless and to where I am now. With lots of laughs along the way, it's not bleak as it sounds, because even I can make homeless fun.
isn't that the tagline?
Yeah, so 8 o'clock tonight.
I thought you were going to say your journey with piles.
It's on with me everywhere.
Spoiler alert, that's how she became homeless.
What, my piles?
Yeah.
It took over the house.
Okay, and final little thing for me to plug. My own solo show is here in half an hour's time, or 40 minutes time. It's called Artificial Intelligence Procrastinating Pundits. Now, I do have a warm-up act as well, which is Richard. So Richard is going to stay around here another 10-15 minutes of his fantastic puns before I do whimsical tales about artificial intelligence, religion, ghosts, that sort of thing. Just what ifs and random stuff. So it should be good fun. It's normally £6, but if you guys are already here, I'm sure we can sort of work out a very nice discount.
10 quid.
18 with a book for it.
Yeah, and obviously obviously, we've got some fantastic shows going on at this festival. We've got, Simon Lomas is also here this afternoon at 5 p.m. Doing a work in progress show, and then we've also got shows tomorrow starting at 6 p.m. I've got a full list of them. Back, and then we're back here. We've got Miss Imp here doing improv shows on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. On Thursday and Friday we've got more shows to do. The Around the World in 80 Fund and the UK Pun-Off. 2 rounds of that on Thursday. I'm actually back doing the UK Pun-Off on Thursday evening on that panel show as well. So it's all good fun. If you enjoy the shows, you get tickets for any of the other late stage shows at the back of the room. We've got leaflets on all your chairs about those. If you want to leave a review as well, if you scan that QR code there, you can leave a review of this show. Thank you very much everyone for coming in. I do hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah.